The spirit of St. Louis is alive and well.
The spirit of St. Louis coming together and starting the recovery process. Today, Governor Kehoe visiting the destruction from Friday's storm, seeing the need firsthand. This is First Alert 4 at 10. I'm Corey Stark. Samantha Jones has the night off. It has been almost a week since an EF3 tornado ripped through our region, taking lives and leaving survivors with a long road ahead. Here are the latest updates tonight. Governor Kehoe was back in St. Louis today. He says he will not commit to using the National Guard for recovery efforts. The governor says he has talked on the phone with the president about federal relief, and he is still pushing for a faster process. The city also added a team of communication experts to let people know what resources are available. And the mayor told First Alert 4 the city emergency management agency has been underfunded from day one. Our John Kipper is digging into that budget shortfall at the city agency, uncovering a request just weeks ago for more money. John?
Yeah, Corey, after those tornado sirens did not go off last Friday, Commissioner of the city's emergency management, Sarah Russell, was put on leave. But just a few weeks before that, Russell was here at City Hall urging the Board of Aldermen to give their agency more money.
Typically, you don't see funding go up until you've had an incident, and a big incident, and a life-costing incident.
Commissioner Sarah Russell with a prophetic quote back on May 6, 13 days before a devastating tornado swept through North St. Louis. Russell asked the Board of Aldermen for a funding increase next year. They added the agency was still assisting with the 2022 floods at the time.
Having more budget and more staff to execute that process would have made it a lot easier.
Russell pointed to a Washington University study that indicated cities like Chicago and Kansas City spent 1.5% to 2% of their public safety budgets on emergency management. In St. Louis, the department only got $451,000 this year. That's 0.2% of the city's public safety budget, more than 7 times less than other cities.
Absolutely apparent from day one that we were underfunded, understaffed, under-resourced here.
Mayor Kara Spencer saying Thursday it's clear there was a lack of a real emergency system in the city when the twister hit North City and the Central West End last week. The chair of the Budget Committee, Alderman Rashid Aldridge, agrees.
I was shocked that CEMA did not make up at least 1% of the public safety budget.
Aldridge says he was already planning on adding to CEMA's budget before the storm. But at the same time, new state law requires them to significantly increase the police budget next year due to state control.
We're short in every department, refuse, streets, health department. You know, we have to make sure that we do it, I think, in a smart way.
Now, as for the immediate response, Alderman Aldridge added that he's hoping to potentially unlock RAM settlement money, particularly the interest of those funds for short-term North City help. And he adds, hopefully, the federal government would then reimburse the city of St. Louis. Reporting in the city, John Kipper, First Alert 4.
All right, John, thank you. With Missouri's governor back in St. Louis today, he was asked if the National Guard is coming to help with cleanup. Here's the governor's response.
The Guard has a specific mission in defense for our citizens and for our country, so we don't want to take them out of that mission, but there are definitely organizations who can help with debris removal outside of the Guard, so trying to make sure we pool those resources.
We also asked about federal help. Governor Kehoe says he has talked with the president and is impressed with the push from all sides to get help here.
Whatever it takes to continue to keep pressure on. You heard Senator Hawley questioning people yesterday at a hearing about this. I talked to Senator Hawley again last night. I've talked to Eric Schmidt almost every day. I talked to Wesley Bell this morning. I've never seen this kind of concentrated effort to make sure whatever that response timing is, we do it faster.